Hello, I'm Amanda Tickel, Head of Tax and Trade Policy at Deloitte. Given the economic outlook and the range of tax measures already announced this year, this will be a far cry from a traditional budget. In this video, I'm going to share what we've already seen, our prediction of what we think is unlikely, and what we expect when the Chancellor stands up in the House of Commons next Wednesday. We've already had a number of major announcements in 2021. The spring budget contains significant tax increases, including freezing personal allowances and the rise to corporation tax from 19% to 25%. Then at the start of September, the government announced the new health and social care levy and increases to the taxation of dividends. Collectively, these tax measures mean the UK faces its highest tax burden in decades. Just this Monday, though, the government switched tack and started to turn its attention to incentives. The heat and building strategy included pre-budget announcements of individual grants of £5,000 to replace boilers with heat pumps. We think it's unlikely we'll see more substantive tax rises in the major tax areas such as VAT, corporate tax, income tax, or national insurance. They all seem unlikely at this stage, not even in heavily rumoured areas like capital gains tax. We don't expect tax rises on pensions or fuel duty at this stage either. It's likely there'll be a reduction to the bank surcharge, which is levied on top of corporation tax. We think this is going to be around 5 or 6% to ensure the financial services sector remains competitive and attractive. With COP26 around the corner, we expect the Chancellor to make further announcements in line with the government's pledge to achieve net zero by 2050. These might include R&D measures for specific areas like electric vehicles and hydrogen, plus measures to balance up the tax levied on the gas and electricity industries. We could also see new investment incentives to encourage investment off the back of another government report published this week. This is the plan to Build Back Greener, which aims to create 440,000 jobs and leverage up to £90 billion of private investment by 2030. We also expect to see the results of some of the many consultations and Office of Tax Simplification reports responses, and these include topics such as research and development, simplifying capital gains tax and inheritance tax, and moving the tax year end from the 5th of April to the 31st of March. Although some of these measures might come out shortly after Budget Day rather than on it. All that said, one can never rule out a surprise in the budget, especially with the post-pandemic recovery still a work in progress.